Right now I want to show you how to put together RAM-VP-TTM series upper Tele-Pole part. What you see here is all the parts that come together come with the TTM series upper pole, but in particular this is the RAM-VP-TTM8. So we have the 8-inch post here. This comes in all the different lengths, so if you're putting it together in a different system, you will have just simply a different length here, or maybe a bigger flange there, or obviously if it's smaller or bigger, this post would be bigger. But the principles of what I'm going to show you here work across the board for all the RAM-VP-TTM parts. So any part starting with that, be it an 8 on the end, be it a 12, be it an 8-1 which has the swing arm included. The Tele-Pole itself, the upper Tele-Pole, has to go together in the same way. So let's start with a bolt here. You have the bolt, we need to put onto that the nut, obviously onto one end. Just going to thread that on here. Something important to note about this bolt is we only really need each end of this bolt. The middle part ends up being hidden within inside of this pole. So to get this nut on a little bit tighter, we have to grip the bolt here with pliers or some form, and then we need to just crank this nut on a bit further. I've already done that here, so let me get that one. You can see here I've chipped the thread a little bit, but I have the nut on just past the end of the bolt. So that's how you get that on there. Now the next thing to do is take these wedges. Now which wedge you use doesn't matter because they're exactly the same. So you just need to take one of these wedges, and you can see there in the end it has a hexagonal hole which matches up with the bolt head. So, sorry, the nut head. So we just slide this down the bolt, and there we go, that just wedges in over that, or goes in over that. Next we put in the spring, goes down there into the wedge, and there the wedge. So now we've got a little bit of a pipe system here made of two wedges and a spring. Something that's a really good idea to do is put some grease onto these wedges, because they will be pushing together on each other as they get tightened in. So the more lubricant they have on them, the better. They will slide and make it a lot easier to use the Tele-Pole system. So now that we've got those on there, we grab the upper pole and we just slide that down here, and we need to just get this thread coming out the bottom here. There we go. Now you'll see on this end the wedge has just a little part that goes inside of the post. And there we have it. There's the Tele-Pole system together. Now the next part is these parts I have here in the background: the knob, the washer, and the larger washers, or the smaller washers I should say. What therefore is, I'm going to bring in a double swing arm here, and that's what goes on the top of the Tele-Pole system. So to complete this system, basically you need these upper parts of the Tele-Pole, or this will be part of a system or a kit. And so the next part that goes on top is these double swing arms. So what I want to show you is how this all comes together. To note, this part is not included with the RAM-VP-TTM8 or whatever other part, but it does come with some of the RAM-VP-TTM parts. So this kit altogether here would be the RAM-VP-TTM8-1, or it's part of a vehicle mounting system you already purchased. But anyway, let's just get this Tele-Pole together. Slide the rubber washer down, and then you get this double swing arm, and that just simply goes straight over that with the bolt sticking out the end. Now we get these washers here, these smaller washers. What I've done is, you can just, as I pick them up, they have the flat washer, bearing washer, then flat washer there. So it makes a bit of a sandwich with the blue washer in the middle. So that goes there, and then we just tighten down the knob onto the bolt right there. Now as I'm doing that, I can feel these two wedges. You can see these two just sliding down together, and you can see as they crush over each other, this actually gets fatter. So what's happening is when this goes inside of a Tele-Pole base, it will wedge itself in there and lock itself in. So as I loosen that off, the spring then lets that open up. So that's how you put together the RAM-VP-TTM series Tele-Poles.